Alright, so we're back and we are going to now work on getting that top view created. So we want to go to our construction layer, and just like if you were doing this on the board, the next piece is to get that 45-degree angle that goes through this all the way to the right, all the way to the top part of our front view. So I'm going to start the construction line command, and this time I'm going to choose A for angle. Then it's going to ask me for my angle. My angle is going to be 45, enter. And you'll notice now that I have a 45-degree angle. Now I kind of just messed up and I drew that in the wrong layer, so all I have to do is select that line, come up and put it in the construction layer. So now you'll notice it's in the correct layer. So at this point in time, what we have to do is come over here to our right side view and draw in those vertical construction lines. So I'm going to change my current layer to construction. I'm going to do XL for construction line and then V for vertical. And I'm going to put in those vertical, construction lines. I grabbed the wrong place there, so I can always just go back and delete that line. Alright. I need to do another draw order and bring those objects to the front. There we go. Alright, so I'm getting close. I've got my projection lines. They go up, and then when I hit this 45 degree, now I need to shoot them over. So that's another construction line. So XL and then H for horizontal. So then I'm going to pop those in at all of these intersections. So now I've got my horizontal construction lines in, 1, 2, and 3. So now it's time to look at my top view and go ahead and draw in that top view. So I'm going to let you do that on your own. Remember, you want to change your layers, layers back to either visible or hidden depending on what you're drawing, and go ahead and draw in that top view. Now this one should be really easy. If you did it right, you should not have to type anything in. It should just be connecting your object snap intersection points. So it should be pretty simple to come up with something that looks like that. Alright, so hopefully you got that far. Again, it's just a matter of connecting the right dots together. So next what we're going to do is go ahead and freeze that construction layer to kind of free everything up a little bit. So I'm going to change the sun to a snowflake, and you can see the idea there, not too bad. We're almost finished. The very last piece that we need to do is to come in and fix up our center lines. So we know that in the top and the right side view, we should have a center line that goes down the center to show symmetry, and then in our front view we're going to have kind of that crisscross. So to do those center lines, first thing we need to do is make sure we change our current layer to the center layer. And this one's a little bit tricky, so I'm going to zoom in here to my front view and go ahead and show you the easiest way that I think it is to draw in those center lines so that you get nice symmetric crosses in the middle. I'm going to draw a concentric circle. So C for circle, and concentric means that we share the same center point. So there's the center. I'm going to draw it a little bit bigger. Okay, so maybe something like that. And I'm going to make sure that I have my quadrant snaps turned on, and I'm going to draw a line then from top to bottom, north to south, from that circle. Now this is really important that you go all the way from the north to the south and you don't end up with two small lines. So there's one, and here's one that's going east to west. There we go. So now you'll see that I have a nice cross pattern and it's symmetrical. All I have to do now is go into this larger concentric circle and delete it. So you notice that I made sure that my circle didn't end right here. I extended it a little bit beyond to follow my center line rules. Okay, so we got all that done. Now something that you might want to play with is a thing called line type scale. And we might want to change our line type scale a little bit. So if you click on these two lines, then you can right click and go to properties. You can change the line type scale of those two lines right here in this box and change it to 0.7, just to let you see what that looks like. So just a little bit of a different look to your center line. So I'm going to undo. Either one is fine and acceptable, but if you're having a hard time seeing that pattern of long, short, long, you may want to go in and change your line type scale under properties. So next what we're going to do is come in and draw our center lines in our right side view. So if we scroll over and look at our right side view, we know we need to put in a center line over there. So the neat part about this is we can use our object tracking. So I'm going to start the line command, and I haven't clicked anything yet. I'm just hovering. I'm going to go over here towards the right a little bit, and you see where it says extension? So I can get close over here, click, and then come across horizontally and click again. So again, pretty simple. I can do the same thing up in my top view. I'm going to zoom out here just a second. So I can do the same thing in my top view. Again, I have not yet clicked anything. I started my line command, I hovered, I move up, I see that that extension is there, click, and go straight up. Again, you want to extend beyond, and now you'll see that I have a nice finished drawing. So my very last step for this drawing is just to make sure that it is saved. Okay, so I'm clicking the save command, and something that you need to be really concerned with in AutoCAD is to be sure that at any point in time you don't just reach down to your flash drive and take it out of the computer. It's really important that you close AutoCAD and then pull it out, or you can go down to your bar at the bottom of your screen and safely remove media, because AutoCAD does auto save, and maybe you're not realizing when you go and take that flash drive out of the computer, it may be saving, and then you may end up with a corrupt file. So just be careful that you do save your CAD, close AutoCAD down completely, and then remove your flash drive from the computer. So now all you need to do is go back into eCampus. You'll see under this section of videos, you'll see an assignment there, and then you can just upload and attach this AutoCAD file and submit your drawing. So that's it. Thanks.